Collective, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, lovely to meet you. I'm going to get you guys a general collective message. So remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You can also reverse the roles and the gender. And this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're seeing this message, it could be for you. So let's get into it. First card out. I see her. The High Priestess. There she is. That to be your first card out is amazing. It's a very spiritual energy with the High Priestess. This is somebody that could be a healer. Pisces energy. This is a very intuitive energy. You know, it's all about your inner self, right? She who knows everything but doesn't reveal everything. The High Priestess keeps to herself. In this card, she's got the tarot, so you could be a tarot reader, and the moon as well. Wow, very, very similar energies. Moon, Pisces, Cancer energy. It's just very. It's all about shadow, you know, what's hidden, and the High Priestess is always talking about what's hidden as well. You know, your inner guidance. The moon is illusions. So is this something where we are dealing with something that's true or not true? You could be feeling that, you know, you could be kind of confused whether or not it's an illusion or whether it's your inner knowing. So that's a message that is coming through. On the bottom of the deck, regardless, you're very happy and abundant. But let's keep going. Very windy here where I am. So excuse the noise if you can hear the wind and the rain in the background. Yeah, some of you guys could be on like a real healing journey, coming into yourself, trying to make sense of everything though. What's true, what's right and what's not. What do I believe in? What's real? And I feel like if you do or are questioning anything like that, you know, just follow your inner guidance. Go with your intuition. Don't think about it. Do what excites you. So let's see. The sun. These are all major arcanas. This is beautiful energy with the sun, Six of Swords. We've also got the King of Cups. Funny, I'm sure the King of Cups came out in this position yesterday. Two of Cups. Wow. We also have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Swords. This card loves to come out. The Four of Cups and that one with the Star and the Eight of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, we have got the Ace of Swords. Interesting. Heavy Cancer energy in this reading. Also, we have Leo. We do have Aquarius and Pisces. So I feel here there is definitely an energy of you connecting with somebody in this present energy with the Two of Cups for sure. But there is a real energy of healing. It's almost as in the near past here, we've got a real understanding of what makes you happy. And that might be healing. It might be staying away and, you know, just protecting yourself. You know, there's some energies or areas of your life that can cause conflict or pain, negativity. It's almost as if you understand how to control that energy and transmute it into something really beautiful, and you are very protective of how you do that, and you know who can kind of come in and try to trigger that. So in the present energy with the King of Cups and this Two of Cups and the Four of Swords, it's a very healing energy. King of Cups is all about love, compassion, understanding. It's a very spiritual, masculine energy with the King of Cups. And with the Two of Cups, these are two people that are meeting in the middle, spiritually and emotionally. They could have as much passion for each other and desire one another. It's a very beautiful energy of love. And then also with the Seven of Pentacles, looking at something and really kind of thinking, is this something that I'm going to continue, given to? And I feel like this is where you're at a crossroads. Maybe you're, trying to understand whether to follow your intuition or, follow something that isn't kind of there yet in the 3D. So in the near future, we do have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups, and these energies do talk about stress and anxiety, being worried, maybe not sleeping at night. It is kind of victim mentality as well when it comes to the Four of Cups. Missing out on an opportunity or, rejecting somebody's offer of love. It's like with the Star and the Eight of Pentacles, this is healing. This is a wish come true. This is with the Eight of Pentacles something to really kind of hone in on and put some kind of effort into. It's really interesting whether or not this is your energy, and we're going to confirm these cards in a little bit more detail. So let's see with the High Priestess. Show me this in the near past with the Page of Wands in reverse. I'm going to take this one as well. Four of Pentacles. The Sun. Leo energy. Wow. High Priestess. There she is again. So your intuition was telling you to, be patient with this. It's almost like you are being guided to do your own kind of thing, if I'm being honest. You see some kind of light, you got some kind of clarity, and there is an illusion that has always kind of been maybe something that you've questioned, but I feel like in timing you found out what this is. That it wasn't the right time to move forward and start something. Somebody was stuck, somebody you've been dealing with has been stuck, and there was an opportunity for you to open up and create something with. So your intuition was telling you, although this person is someone that could make you happy, it's almost as if they make you happy from a distance. They make you happy in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, rather in the 3D realm. And this is ultimately the Two of Cups, a divine partnership where people can understand one another and hold space for one another, and at the same time continue to invest into it with the Star. It's a very healing energy. You could be dealing with someone that has healed you and you are healing them. And when you take a bigger look at things, that's kind of what's happened here, and your intuition has guided you into a deeper understanding of knowing of what this connection is. With the Moon, show me the Moon. So we've got the Nine of Swords again. Scarcity mindset, victim mindset, stressed, worried, thinking of a plan of how to kind of make a decision, being very overwhelmed with doing that, because not wanting to make the right or the wrong decision is I do feel like you are dealing with somebody also that has a lot going on, maybe with things that they don't, speak to you about. Someone that keeps a lot to themselves, somebody that is very logical, thinks in their head. This is somebody that could watch you from a distance. Somebody that knows that you have also made a decision. This talks about an illusion maybe coming to light. Things coming to justice here with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. This is a soulmate, somebody that you might have lived many past lifetimes with, which is why it feels so hard to kind of shift this energy. And that's why you have that deeper understanding and that deeper knowing that you can love them from afar. But it's all about holding space for yourself and, really investing the time into healing yourself, doing the work, making sure that you're protecting your energy and there isn't anyone that is bringing you back down to that lower vibration. And I feel here you did make a decision to walk away. And there is definitely something with regards to being completely closed off from anything or anyone that tries to bring you down. Even at work, you could have people that try and trigger you. It's almost as if you are completely protected or know how to protect yourself from those triggering energies when they come. So with the Sun card, let's see, this is a very happy energy. It's one of the happiest cards in the deck, and we've got that Empress. So this is, I feel like, the next level. This is an awakening. You have made a decision to basically really just put into yourself. There's something that you're passionate, something about your being very courageous. It's almost good. There's a risk that you're taking. You're a birther of new ideas. There's something very creative, something very new that has really triggered you inside, that makes you very happy and makes you feel joy. This is causing even a tower moment around you, where people might not understand this new decision, this new pathway that you want to take. But you see the bigger picture. You see the longer term investment of this with the Ace of Pentacles. This is something that you are not taking no for an answer with the Queen of Wands. You're standing in your power. This is something you're very, very passionate about. And it's almost as if you look really, really good doing it. This is going to bring in lots of abundance, finances, something that's going to bring security around your home, your family, with the Ten of Pentacles. Show me the Chariot. This is going to come in very fast, and I believe victory is on its way. Because you, again, are not taking no for an answer. This is what makes you happy. This is something that you need to travel towards, regardless if it's going to cause some kind of uncertainty or it's going to rupture something in the foundation here with the Tower. Heavy Aries, heavy Cancer energy, and we've got Taurus as well. But ultimately, there is a lot of people that are wanting to kind of grasp your attention, maybe apologize. It's just a bit too late, or was too late for that in the past energy. You walked away and maybe caused an awakening and a tower in somebody else's energy, but this needed to happen because this was the illusion being broke. This was something really deep inside you, understanding that you need to go into calmer water. There even could have been a third party involved here with the Three of Swords, something that shook you to your core, something that broke your heart, was very unexpected. Your intuition could have, quietly been telling you that this was a possibility, and then confirmation, you could have got that confirmation that you needed to be able to walk away quietly with integrity, holding your head high. And that's something that I feel like you have done. You have won some kind of, not argument or fight, but almost it's if a principle has been crossed and you have walked away, and somebody can really feel the effect of that, and how protected you are, and how high your boundary is, and how not to mess with you. So that's, I feel like, this person coming back here with this King of Cups. Somebody that is willing to be vulnerable, willing to be emotional. But let's see a little bit deeper into who this King of Cups is. Show me. With the Knight of Swords, somebody that wants to come rushing in, somebody that is in a chaotic energy, because you are turning your back on them and they feel that. This is somebody that is possibly be living in their ego, trying to manipulate a situation. Show me the King of Cups. With the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this is somebody that does genuinely love you, care for you, but this is someone that doesn't really know how to show up in that energy and stay consistent within that energy. This is somebody that would love to be there, but unfortunately this is someone that has work to do, because they could very much be, kind of trapped. Somebody that is still attached to those low vibrations, those negative patterns. Somebody that's trying to also create something in the environment financially. Somebody that doesn't want to miss out on an opportunity of love, but can see that you are, regardless, rejecting it, in a sense where you are kind of just not there energetically. They can feel that you have left them energetically. There is some kind of pain this person is receiving with the Three of Swords, and there's something else that you are giving to, and I feel like it's this new creative pathway that just brings you so much joy, so much happiness. It's almost as if you're protecting that, and this person can feel it, and it's like they can't break it, and it's causing some kind of pain within them. And this is your destiny. This is something that you are more passionate about, even more so towards the connection with the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. You have to maybe stay in a single energy. You may have to really kind of just allow this person to make their own decisions and choices in life, but regardless, you are moving forward with the Wheel of Fortune, all in divine timing. Everything will play out, and this is your intuition guiding you. This is something that you have a very inner understanding around how this is going to play out for you, and you're focused on manifesting your new beginning. And this person can see that they might not be a part of that. And even though you might be in communication or in contact in some respect with this person, it's not how it used to be for them. And this is, again, very twin flame energy, very soulmate energy. So let's see with the Two of Cups. We've got the King of Cups again. He just wants to come out with his big Ace of Cups, and the King of Wands. Wow. You could have two people here that are wanting a new beginning with you, or this could be the same person. Very heavy Cancer energy again. Even Pisces with the King of Cups and the King of Wands. This is a Leo energy. Fire sign, could be a Sag or an Aries as well. However, they want a new beginning, and they are both looking at this Ace of Cups, and it's almost as if you could even have two people that are in love with you. You could have two masculines that are also in love with each other. Take that how it resonates, but they're both directly looking at each other in this reading, and it's just a message that's coming through here. So take that how it resonates, but this is a connection where two people are genuinely in love, and there could be a third, but this could be the same person. Let's just see. Oh no, this is definitely the same person with the Emperor. So this is someone that is now kind of matching your energy with the Empress, someone that can embody every king with the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, somebody that is ready to give you this love, this overflowing amount of love, somebody that sees you, understands you, somebody that is strong, courageous, protective. Leo energy again, heavy Aries, heavy Leo. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, but ultimately this person is in love with you and wants a new beginning, in love with you, and does not want to take no for an answer. Here they are with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Interesting. So I feel like there is a lot of healing that has gone on, and boundaries are high. There's a lot of communication with what those boundaries and what those standards are. With the world, you could be at a distance from this person. It's almost like there is a lot of differences, but the same kind of understanding of the connection. You could be very much completely, from a different background, a different kind of status than this person, different age, anything like that. It's almost as if you're both communicating in the same respect. You're healing each other with that Four of Swords energy at the same time. And with the Ace of Swords, this is clarity. This is what needs to happen. Seven of Pentacles, show me. Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Star. And the Knight of Wands. That makes sense. So you do still have your, suspicions about this person, whether or not they are completely healed, whether they are in that energy, in divine timing, I suppose you will know. But right now in your present energy, you are kind of looking at it. And, with that Queen of Swords, she's very, very sharp. She'll cut your head off if you're going to lie to her. And this person could trigger you in this Knight of Wands energy, somebody that could just live again in a bit of an egotistical status, somebody that could be very kind of manipulative as well, the way they kind of come across. But this is just love. This is just someone that maybe isn't as emotionally vocal as you, or doesn't know how to vocabularize the love. Is that even a word? I'm not sure. But yeah, it's like you're a wish come true to this person. You have healed an energy around that Knight of Wands, that egotistical energy. It's like you can feel it, but is it too good to be true? And before you give to it, I feel like that's something that you want to know with the Seven of Pentacles. You want to know, do I or do I not? Because you're here, loving this person as well. With this Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, this person does look at you as like home, as mother, very caring, compassionate, very independent, and very strong. Somebody that doesn't really need anyone or anything because you've got it all. It's within you. Yeah, and the Four of Wands is a very twin flame energy. It's a manifestation energy. It's a wish come true. It's a higher level of commitment. It's romance, marriage, that kind of thing. So let's see what is going on in this future energy with this Nine of Swords, because this is scarcity mindset again, a fear-based energy. Show me the Nine of Swords. 222 on the clock. 222. All right, so we got the Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Oh gosh. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Wands. I feel like this is your energy that is pushing this person away. You could be, just a bit sharp, closed off, because you're getting anxiety around, is your emperor actually showing up? This is someone you could have, like I said, lived many lifetimes with, been through many experiences with, known this person in this lifetime for many years, on and off energy, back and forth, runner chaser, kind of twin flame, strong energy in this reading. And in the near future, it's like, this person is showing up in all the right ways. What do you do? How do you take this? And it is kind of making you feel a bit kind of, skeptical. So you are maybe a bit closed off. You are being a bit cold towards this person because you need time to make sense of this new energy that somebody is showing up in. And, it's like this person wants to be recognized. They want victory. They want this happily ever after. This is someone that wants to live happily ever after with you. They look at you as happily ever after with the Ten of Cups. That's that energy, and the Six of Wands. But there is some kind of, it's not easy for that to happen, right? It's there, but it's not in this present energy. That's something that is a wish come true to this person. And they see you rejecting them with the Four of Cups. Show me. Yeah, with the Hermit, you could be someone that just wants to be alone. are living in your truth. You're living at a distance from this person. There could be a huge distance between you. Like, this person could live on the other side of the world. And it's not something that is emotionally enough for you. Yes, you love them. Yes, you hold space for them. But, to be in anything really kind of where they want to control, settle down and live happily ever after, how's that going to happen if, you're in one frequency, they're in another, or you're in one place, they're in another? It's almost as if there's too many differences, and the truth is kind of not setting you free. It's kind of putting you into this hermit energy, because you know better, but you could be also missing out on an opportunity here. You're turning your back, you're focusing on self, and it's causing some pain. This person feels like you're stabbing them in the back because of that. You're doing you, and it's kind of, they don't like it. Show me the star. Leo energy again. Strength, courage, protection of this healing light. This is you. This is what you are focusing on. You're moving fast, very quick, and you're not taking anyone with you by the looks of it. It's like this person triggers you, and they haven't got enough love to give you. It's like you are so, in love with the thought of this. You'd rather be in like a spiritual connection with this person, because you just don't trust them. This is somebody that triggers you and you do not trust. So you are focusing on yourself. You're leaving this person out in the cold, and that is just something that I feel like you want to do with the Magician. It's like you've got plans, you've got missions. Yes, this person is here surrendering to you, wanting to say sorry and make this right and be in this beautiful energy with this divine masculine coming through. But it's almost like it's still not enough for you emotionally. And I see you walking away and focusing on something else. This person confuses you, they trigger you, and they interrupt a journey that you are on. That is the energy that's coming through. And yes, you might see them in the future as the one. This might be somebody that you want to settle down with and, live happily ever after with. But right now, no. So that is your message. That's what's coming through strong. Let's see if we can get anything else for my collective. Receive. You're open to receive. You could be, like I say, you're manifesting a lot right now, and this is going to be a very fast moving kind of place for you coming this month in April. It's like there's going to be big changes. Your present energy is like you are giving to yourself. And yeah, look, cycles. You've completed some kind of cycle. You're taking care of one. Your energy is all about self. You could be very passionate and still, being very passionate with this person, transforming their energy in the background. But yeah, their limitations are stopping you from kind of really coming into like full union with them. Now, if you've got any questions that you would like to ask the universe, I'm going to get you some answers. So do think of a question. There's going to be a huge transformation coming up with this union, and it's definitely coming in, but just not yet. The cycle is kind of ready to receive in this new energy, but first there just needs to be more self-love, more boundaries, because somebody's still coming from that scarcity mindset, and it can't work if that's going to be the case. So instead of staying there causing some kind of chaos, it is best to just walk away. So question number 1, 2, or 3. If you've got 3 questions, then ask away, and I'm going to get you some advice. And when I say walk away, I don't mean like completely block them, just don't speak to them. If that's a possibility. The 9 of Cups. Again, this energy has come out quite a lot. Let me read this to you, my beautiful collective. So the 9 of Cups is saying to you today, dreams come true, wishes fulfilled, completion, enjoyment, contentment, achievement, or desire. It is right to say no to what isn't right for me. And now is my time to experience wishes fulfilled. the sweet harvest that comes about from seeds I planted, a drink in the aroma of successful endeavor. Take pride in my hard work and achievement and savor the satisfaction of a job well done. I deserve to pause and acknowledge all I co created, and I do it joyfully. That is the energy of this whole reading. That is who you are right now. And that is a very powerful source of light and creativity. And it's attracting so many energies towards you, especially this one. But it's sacred. It's so sacred to you that this person needs to be there before you allow them in. And you are not going to let them disrupt you in the meantime. So if you chose question number 1, the answer to your question is right. If you chose question number 2, we've got many. And if you chose question number 3, we've got day. So hopefully that means something to you, and hopefully these messages have resonated. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. I love you guys. Bye.